Growing Up on a Farm in Kentucky. Stories by Stan Schmidt. Episode 20. Racing Mules. That's not true that you never had anything happen to you, because you have a story with a mule.
Oh, yeah. But I came out. I never had to go to the doctor. He did.
What happened with the mule? Tell us.
Oh, the mule story? We used to like to ride our mules, but mules didn't want to be ridden. And after working all day on a Sunday, we would say, oh, let's go ride the mules. Well, the mules were all sore from working the day before, and they didn't want to. So you had to basically pull them all the way back as far as you wanted to go towards the cow pasture. And our cow pasture went way back. So we'd pull them, take them all the way to the far end of the cow pasture, and then jump on them. We didn't have any saddle or anything, just the bridle. And hold on for dear life, because they wanted to get back to their barn, and they would take off. And all along the way there was a barbed wire fence. So you had to try to guide them away from that barbed wire fence, and they tried to get closer and closer. And after a while you realize, hey, they really want to rake you off with the barbed wire. So if you were running along and the barbed wire fence was near your left leg, you would have to raise your left leg while they were galloping and stay on the horse and hold on their neck. And sometimes they would buck, and they kept trying to pull themselves. They had tough mouths over closer to the barbed wire fence just to rake your leg with barbed wire. And then, as you got closer to the barn, there was a big sycamore tree with a low limb, and they would suddenly revert away from the fence and head straight for that low limb and run underneath of it and try to scrape you off, knock you right on your butt. And that happened more than once with people. They would run under there and just scrape them off the mules, land on your butt on the hard dirt. That was I did that to one of my high school friends one time. The first time he came out to the farm, I said, let's go ride the mules. And I didn't tell him about the lower limb. Boom, he hit his head on that sycamore trees are heavy wood, and the limb was heavy. Bam! He was off that mule.
Was he all right?
Well, when he came to, he was okay.
Did he ever come back after that?
Nope, never came back. I had another friend. These are the ones that I thought were sissies, and that's why I did this to him. And I said, you want to ride the mules? Oh, sure. They all want to ride a horse. They thought it was a horse. So I took them out in the middle of this huge plowed field. I thought, I told him, if you fall off, it's soft landing. The dirt's soft, and Dad just plowed the field. There's no hard ground there. And he said, okay. So he got on the mule. And as soon as he got on the mule, I picked up a dirt clod and hit the mule in the rear with it. And it started galloping really fast. And every time he flew up in the air, his butt would come back down on the mule a little further towards the rear until he finally fell off the rear of the mule right into the dirt. It didn't hurt him at all, but it scared the hell out of him. And that guy never came back. He never came back to the farm again either.